Ladies and gentlemen, I am returning. My fan has been fixed. For those of you who didn't know, I meant to make a video about the fact that my fan was broken on my computer and it was being really loud. Like, hi girl. It's my cat. She says hi, guys. This is Galaxy. She says hi. It's my cat. My other cat was saying hi a minute ago. Her name is Starlight. Sorry, I was distracted. I didn't expect to have to pull my cat's names out of my ass. Um, so I am coming with a stream tomorrow between 12 p.m. EST and 2 p.m. EST. Hopefully the beforehand, because if things go the way that I want them to, I'm going to be playing Torchlight 2 with my brother later in the evening, probably around 5-ish. So depending on the length of the stream depends on when that ends up coming up. So yeah, I picked up a couple of new Steam games. I have all of the character survivals of Aether now except for Ori. So I will hopefully be able to record some gameplay of that with my roommate. I reached over 1,000 hours on Terraria and I've started to do hardcore runs. So once I get a little more proficient in that, I'll hopefully try to stream some of those. This is Torchlight 2. I want to stream this game, but I don't think it's good enough. My computer's not good enough for me to stream it and play it at a decent frame rate. Because I already run it at low settings, and it does not get 60 frames. It's smooth. It gets like 50 something, but it's not 60, and it's not good enough. I'm going to start doing Bloons TD5 Weekly Odysseys on probably Tuesdays. Hopefully I'll start picking up some Brawlhalla content, because I do like that game a lot. And then there's obviously some other stuff in here. I want to get a record of Undertale on the channel, but that's probably going to be a while. If I can find someone to play it with, I'll definitely do like a Battlefront 2 campaign. I'll try to do Shovel Knight on a stream at some point. There's a lot of stuff in my library. I have Amnesia now, so I'm going to be definitely doing that at some point. I want to run Outlast at some point once I get a better computer. There's a lot of things that I want to do or that I have planned that I have not done yet. But as per my normal content, I will be pulling Gungeon back into the fray. I'm not going to be using the controller, so I'm not going to be as good. So hopefully I'll get some practice time in on that, and you won't have to watch me be shit at the game. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be either Link to the Past item randomizer or Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke, on a fact of I want to do something more explosive, something more ungeneric. Link to the Past item randomizer, if you don't know, it's Link to the Past, except none of the events are in order. You can do shit in any random order you want as long as you have the items to access and complete the areas. So the thing is, though, all of the items are not where they're supposed to be. So it's like you're not guaranteed to find the Master Sword at all. I ran one item randomizer where I did all of the dungeons except 2 of them, and I was still using level 1 white sword. So, yeah. And then Nuzlocke challenge for Pokemon is depending on what your trainer number is, you have to choose a specific Pokemon. If it's 1 through 3, you have to choose the Fire Starter. If it's 4 through 6, you choose the Water. If it's 7 through 9, you choose the Grass. And if it's 0, you get to choose. So, yeah. And then the first Pokemon that you see on a route is the only one that you're allowed to catch on that route. So if you walk into I don't know, Mount Moon, and you see Clefairy, you get to try to catch that. But if it gets away or faints, you're not allowed to catch any other Pokemon. And if it's a fucking Zubat, then that's the only one that you're allowed to choose in that area, and you have to deal with it. So, yeah. That's basically the rules. There's a couple of sub rules that I'm gonna put in if that's what gets chosen, but it's not anything that would be going against the normal rules. So yeah, because there's like a couple of routes that are really short and only have one patch of grass, so I'm gonna like combine those routes. Um, yeah, but basically that's how it runs. Um, it's like every 2 gym leaders or something, you can pull one of your Pokemon. Oh, by the way, not only is that the only Pokemon you get to have, if any of your Pokemon faint at any time, they are considered dead and you have to put them in your box or release them. If you're really brutal about it, you have to release them. If you're more forgiving, like I'm going to be, every 2 gym leaders, you get to, well, every 2 major bosses, which would include Team Rocket fights. So it would be like major bosses like rival events do not count. So because those are like everywhere. There's almost as many of those as there are as gym leaders, if not more. So it's like, I don't know. I'm going into it too far. If it gets chosen, you'll know more about it tomorrow if you decide to show up. But yeah, I'm going to be pulling Gungeon back into the fray. And speaking of Gungeon, I would like to point out that Sir Mr. Jacksepticeye made a video on it 3 days ago. I want every one of you to go support that video because I want him to make more content on that game. Please. I know that's really selfish, but please. So, yeah. I will see you tomorrow. Please vote on the options. And we'll see about doing some shit. I'll see you guys in the near future, hopefully.